They tell you they're defending Christianity. They wave crosses. They shout Jesus the loudest. But then, they do the one thing that Jesus warned against more than anything else. They turn faith into a weapon. They want immigrants out. They want punishment for anyone who disagrees. They label disagreements as evil, differences as satanic, and empathy as weakness. That's not Christianity. That's the idolatry of power dressed up in scripture and sold as faith. Because Jesus didn't preach exclusion. He didn't preach domination. He didn't preach cruelty. He said, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Not to punish them, not to deport them, not to silence them, but to love them. When he was asked what were the two most important commandments, Jesus didn't give a list of sins or enemies or what not to do. He gave two commandments. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and all of your mind. And the second one was, love your neighbor as yourself. Not some neighbors, not people who look like you, not people who agree with you. Your neighbor. Jesus didn't side with religious hardliners. He warned about them. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites. He ate with outcasts. He defended the condemned. When a woman was about to be executed for adultery, he said, let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone. And then he showed mercy, because Jesus believed in redemption. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners. And when Peter asked how many times we should forgive, Jesus answered, not 7 times, but 77 times, meaning that you should always forgive. So when modern Christian movements demand cruelty, celebrate punishment, and call compassion a sin, they aren't following Jesus. They're doing the exact thing he condemned. By their fruit, you will recognize them. And if the fruit is hatred, fear, and division, then the root is rotten. A faith that abandons love has already abandoned Christ. If your faith needs enemies, it's already lost its soul. Love was the message. Everything else is distortion.